EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen showed the importance of Africa for Europe by travelling to Addis Ababa during her first week on the job. She's now travelling back to Addis with her entire Commission, a symbolic move.
The African Union is a partner I count on and I look forward to working with in the spirit of a true partnership of equals. Dear Chairperson, today I'm not here to present some grand plan for Africa. I am here, first and foremost, to listen.
A partnership of equals. The EU has been criticised for not pursuing this in the past. But von der Leyen says that she now wants to move the relationship between Europe and Africa in a different direction, from a focus on development and aid to cooperation based on investment and respective interests. An intention that seems welcome from the African side.
We are grateful that she is here. And it shows, this goes without saying, her implication and the place of the partnership between Europe and Africa. We thank her for that.
The EU's desire for a new kind of relationship with Africa comes as Europe recognises that other powers are increasing their influence on the continent. Chinese investments abound in Africa, and Russia is moving in too. There's no better example of this shift than the African Union building in Addis, a gift from China.
The fact that many big powers, global powers, are interested in Africa, that this also makes Europe relatively nervous. But on the positive side, it's of course good that there is a clear interest expressed.
Migration from Africa is one of Europe's main concerns. Tackling this issue is important if the relationship between the two continents is to move forward. But critics warn that the EU is not really listening to what African nations want.
This means, for example, that if Europe wants to discuss migration with Africa, and if Europe also pretends to have a listening ear to what Africa wants, that we do not only talk about protecting our borders, but that we also talk about legal pathways for Africans to come to Europe.
The coming months will prove if Europe's attitude towards Africa has truly changed. Otherwise, the EU's journey south will be more show than substance.